All right. What's up, YouTube? Um, Hello, John. Thanks for the good luck. I appreciate it. Karen, how you doing? John, how you doing? Um, yeah, we're gonna get some Golf Clash playing here. I did miss Golf Clash and you, Karen. My plan is once I get this new account kind of established to do some more tour play streams when in the off weeks of the tournaments. But I didn't want to do too much low level play with the new account, and I didn't get a chance to play every day, so I didn't want to be like kind of hit or miss with getting in there. Jens, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for joining. Um, I did watch Tommy and Jesse's both their tutorials on the golden shot. So we'll be using the wind guide from the 19th Family Facebook page to set up the shot. I just do the free shots. I don't spend any money on the golden shots. What do I think of the new tourney? It's going to be interesting, I think. I think was it Jesse's not walkthrough, but like his tournament announcement video where he was basically saying like, yeah, there's only one tee on this hole, so there's no way to know where you're going to be shooting from if you're playing Pro Expert or Masters from the tee, but it's gonna be interesting, I think. I think I picked a good tournament to have a brand new account in. Once I get to it, you'll see where my clubs are. I did play a little bit this week and got some clubs built up, but not very high. Hi, Sandy. Thanks for the good luck. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get these golden shots out of the way so I can get into the new account. So we got a few more people here. I'm kind of leaving it up to you guys in chat and in comments. I have two names that I'm going to name the new account. It's either going to be Teach Ditto for like teacher or Rook Ditto for rookie, because I'm just going to keep it in rookie. I'm going to keep the club levels low. I think ultimately what I'm going to do is common cards are going to go to level 5. I'm going to do rare and epic cards to level 4 and not advance the clubs any further than that. So, if you guys want to put your 2 cents in, I will take into advisement and use the name that most people are. So 1/4 backspin and max right. 7.5 at mid, 4.3. And no curl. Slight curl. And hit it great. Get on a ring. All right, so we got a cobalt chest. The great didn't help me there, and I'm gonna get cards that I don't really care about. So, but I got a berserker. So. All right, so that's one golden shot out of the way. I already have my Facebook ready for my next account. All right, so let me get my tracker here. So I got Teach and Rook. So far I got 2 Rook and 1 Teach. Rook, Rook's starting to kind of run away with it. I think it's funny because I made my Facebook page for it for the recovery or whatever, and I put it in as Teach, so it comes up as Teach, but the avatar is a chess piece Rook. So it's kind of a mix between the two right now. All right, so headwind. Again is going to be 1 1/4 back, and then 7-3. It's going to be 4.2 again. All right, caught it perfect that way, that time. Sit. All right, it's a good chess for this account. Off-roader. So we'll do a quick I got a Thorn upgrade too, that's good. So Thorn is up to 5 now. And the off-roader is up to 3. Let me write that down. Worm, Thorn, 5, off-roader 3. It's just so I know to update my my Wind app once I all right, let me change my Facebook account quickly here, and we'll get into the main account and do that one. And we'll save the new one for last, since that's what I'm going to be playing tonight. All right. The other thing I'm going to do with the Rook account or new account is I'm not going to use the Wind app. I'll show you once I get into what I'm going to be doing. All right, so this is going to be kind of a tailwind, so 2 backspin and 5.8, 3.3. And no curl.
Perfect shot.
Oh, wow. Okay. Hey, at least I'm getting chests. I was snake bit the last 2 golden chests. I didn't get 1 chest on any of my accounts. At that time, I only had 3. So at least I'm getting chests. All right. Let me switch to the new account. And yeah, I had said in a previous, I think Monday when I got this new account started, if anybody knows of any openings in a 19th family clan that could use a low level, mainly just tournament account, let me know, and once I get get this promoted into Rookie 1. Because I want to get all my accounts into 19th Family Clans. It's just been pretty crazy lately. And I didn't want to 3.6, and we're going 1.75 backspin. But I didn't want to go into a new clan, and not be able to play, and yeah,
Great shot.
not hey, for a first golden shot chest with this this account, I'll take it. see what kind of clubs I get here. All right, Castaway, which it's already in Desert Storm. Of course, you get 2 sand wedges. All right, we'll take that, and a runner. Okay, I like the runner better than the Apache. Although the Apache's kind of upgraded, so I'll probably keep using the Apache. All right, so golden shots are done. Give me a quick second to change something here. All right. So I am going to have to change. All right, so let's get this extra mile upgraded to a level 3. And I'm still using the rocket. Did I have anything else to upgrade? No. However, okay, I do have that in the bag now. All right, so give me another quick second here. I just need to. So basically, I'm not going to use the. I'm not going to use that wind app for this account, but I am going to use the wind charts from the Golf Clash Notebook website. You know, I'm trying to keep this account, you know, the way somebody brand new might be doing it, not spending any money on the game, you know, at this point. I'm not going to spend any money on this account at all. And like I said, I'm just going to leave the clubs at, you know, what I would consider rookie level clubs. Let's see, short iron. Do the Apache 3. Have a wrong one. Dart 4, and then a rough cutter 1, and a Castaway 2. And I'll show you the wind chart that I use, that I like, because it's basically the same thing as a wind app, the way that I do it, and I'll show you how I go about and what I use for my wind chart. All right, so get this over here, and let me throw this up. All right, so this is the wind chart that I use. It is I believe it, I should have looked. I think it's the wind per ring, but you can see it breaks it down. So, you know, 1 mile an hour wind or 5 mile an hour wind, and then you just look, and then it tells you how many rings to move it. So, I mean, it does exactly the same thing as a wind app, only for free, from the Golf Clash Notebook website. So that's what I'm going to be using to do my adjustments on this account. So Let me get caught up here. Got Spitfire. Yeah, you think it's level 3 gens before you can use it? I heard it's like level 5 before it's kind of useful. Okay, gens, I'll do that. I said I wanted to get all my accounts over there, so I kind of want to do that like all at one time. So maybe at the end of this season, I'll do that. But oh, you did, Karen, on Facebook or on YouTube? Did you send that message? I saw the message that you sent about, basically you like both names. Okay, so as you can see on my, my screen there, I'm gonna be playing Tour 3 with this account just because that silver chest you see there is the only Tour 3 chest that I've gotten so far, although I maxed it out last night playing. So I have 14,000 coins. I'd like to get to about 60,000 coins. That would be like bare minimum. So over the next 2 days, 3 days, 2 days, I'm going to try to get... oh, okay. I'll have to check. Like I said, I don't have, like, I don't really check much, and I don't know why it doesn't come up when I was changing accounts, but I'll check, Karen. Yeah, 50,000 coins or 46,000 coins over the next 2 days. That just means I'm gonna have to move to Tour 4. So I'm gonna get Tour 3 chests to fill my chest slots, and then I'll move on to Tour 4 and start playing some Tour 4 to hopefully get that get those coins built up. On Messenger. So let me grab my phone here and check my Messenger. It didn't even have a oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I can't join a clan yet, Karen. So if there's still a spot, as of, say, Monday morning or Monday sometime, let me know, and I'll, if you can, if I can, I'll look for the clan and then, ask for an invite. All right, so 4.5, 1.8, 1.8 rings. Yeah, and then I hit it great. But yeah, next week for the tournament, I'll be playing, all my accounts for the tournament, and then the following week. So on off weeks, I'm gonna try to play all my accounts in Tour again. With the craziness over the last few weeks or months or whatever, I just haven't really had much of a chance to play. But the goal is to basically put out content every day. So when I'm doing tour play, I'll probably, play each account to get my pin chest every day, and then other than that, play whatever account I need to either promote or stay where I'm at. Because like on tournament weeks, I seem to promote, and then in non-tournament weeks I drop. I get demoted or relegated, whatever. So I'm like playing this float game right now, and I'd rather either just stay or promote. But for the most part, I kind of want to stay. So, my pro account stay in pro. This account will stay in rookie, and keep my main account as an expert. I keep seeing you say how much you hate Tour 7, gens, or dislike. Hate's a strong word. How much you dislike Tour 7, but my only problem with Tour 7 were the shootouts. I didn't like the shootouts very much. Um, my lower level clubs weren't the greatest for that tour. But my main account, I don't know. I think I need to get some games in again, so I'll probably play a little bit of Tour 8, but I have Tour 8 closed out and should be moving on to Tour 9 with the new account, or with the main account. I think my second account is on Tour 8, and then Worm is on Tour 5. Or not Worm, Little Ditto is on Tour 5. So I don't have the displeasure of playing Tour 7 on any of my accounts yet. One more account will eventually get there, but yeah, that's kind of another one. I may try to just keep that one at pro. So I'll have, always have a rookie, pro, expert, and then eventually a master's account. But I kind of want to have, once I get the masters, I kind of want to get 2 accounts in the masters. From what I understand, having a second account in masters is a big help. So I don't know, I may have to, to make content for each level. I may need to make a 5th account, which I really kind of don't want to. .5. This is, oh yeah, 1.5, 0.6 rings, and I'm not going to be able to see it. Should be close enough, I think.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, 5 accounts, I don't know if I'm going to be able to swing that. I have a feeling I'm going to struggle to even swing 4 accounts, but we'll see how it goes. It may just end up. Why does this keep coming up? Didn't I play it? Didn't I play the, so wouldn't this go away? Unless somehow I get a free shot in this? Yeah, I don't have any free shots. Alright, go away. You know, unless I kind of maybe do, marathon streams on the weekend where I just play all 4 accounts back to back to back to back on like a Saturday or something or a Sunday. But see, it's during the week where I'm gonna struggle for time, because I've been getting home from work like between 5 and 5:30, get something to eat, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I mean, I should still be able to swing it, but it's gonna be busy. Guess who? All right, so I've been playing the so 1.7 is about a ring, and then so there's about 10 and about 15. Playing the power slice on this hole with the rocket works pretty well. So, you know, if you want, you know, yeah, if you're still at these lower levels, and it's a good time to practice your power hook and your power slice. You know, if you're new to the wind rings, you know, first I'd say check out my video on it. Check out RJ's video on it. He does a good job of explaining it. Tommy's video on wind rings. I think Jesse. I'm not sure if Jesse has a wind ring video or not, but you know, it's a good time to start practicing it. Lower level winds, you don't have much adjustment with, like a 3.5 with this is like 1.9 rings with a rocket. So well, I'm not really sure what guess who's doing here, but I'll take a fairly easy win. .6. Go 1 ring.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, the clans kind of changed the way that you promote in the game. Because if you're grinding for your clan, you're gonna promote. If you're not really grinding, you know, you're either gonna relegate or you're gonna stay. So it changed the game a lot from that aspect. That you can't get away with, you know, maybe taking a week off. Oh, he's finally gonna take a shot. But taking a week off to not promote or whatever, or to relegate your, you know, to relegate back a league, because you want to, you know, put points up for the clan. But yeah, Jen's a lot of dunk shots. Um,
Birdie.
I haven't like for and I just realized I don't have my my sand wedge on my wind chart. All right, I'll do that later. But I haven't even like that's all I've been like. If I go in the sand with this account, all I've been doing is trying to dunk. And I actually made one, but the replay is already gone. But here, let me. I can't even go in and like search. Okay. What's funny is, in my clan, I think my three accounts that are in that clan are all in the top 10 just doing the tournament. So we don't do much grinding and we don't do much weekend play in the tournaments. So yeah, I mean, it is kind of weird to me this tournament that those lower level courses would get the top top votes. But I can kind of understand why. I don't think they've ever been in a tournament before.
Great shot.
But I mean, I don't know. Like I've heard that a lot of the top players are complaining about it. But what are the possibilities that the top players were the ones that not top players, but experienced players, I should say, not top players, but the experienced players. What are the odds that they voted for them so that they could try to shoot like a 40 under or something like that? You know what I mean? It's also a good time to start practicing your OP shots as well on these lower levels. You usually have a pretty good margin of error for great shots. Not so much good shots, but great shots. You have big wide fairways, so you can kind of get away with hitting it great. So it's a good time to practice your OP and try to get that timing. No, Jens, grinding on tour 1 isn't that fun. Like, I'm on tour 3 and I'm just playing because I haven't opened any tour 3 chests, but I'm already ready to move on, in a way, ready to move on to tour 4, but I have no tour 3 chests or tour 3 clubs. So, I might now with the runner. All right, so we're going to put a little bit of protect on this. I'm going to leave it right there. Not worrying about the wind.
Perfect shot.
A little bit of Kerr oil. I was glad that I got to see James's Fun and James's 1,000 subscriber last night. It was fun to watch. Hey Hank, how's it going, buddy? That was good for James. He deserves to have all of his followers, all those followers. It's
Perfect shot. Birdie.
yeah. If they pump it up to 40, double the wind, then yeah, that'd be probably pretty tough. to get a minus 40 gens, but yeah, headwind into every hole. They may do that. All right, so I have one Tour 3 gold chest and three Tour 3. So I should get um, some Tour 3 clubs out of that. I'm going to go ahead and start playing some Tour 4 just to play to try to build the coins up. So I don't have much to change here because, it's brand new. So I don't have many clubs and didn't get to play a whole lot this week. So I'm kind of like off because I'm like closing the tour out before I get a chance to fill my chest slots. And like I said, since I'm not going to spend any money on this account, I'm not going to pop any chests with gems or anything like that. So just trying to get coins now for the tournament so that if catastrophe strikes, I can still play holes. That's probably the toughest part about getting into a tournament right off of a brand new account is just getting the bankroll to the point where you feel comfortable or safe. I like for a tournament, I like the 10 times the amount of the buy-in roll, which would then put me at needing 100,000. But like I said, I think minimum I need like 60. So that's the goal, is to get to at least 60.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, get out. I guess I didn't need the what's it called there? The curl. Yeah, Jens. And then put cellophane over the cup, right? Or put fly paper on the greens so that your putt doesn't go anywhere. Every putt's going to be a max putt, no matter how close to the hole you are. That's funny, Jens. That reminds me of, I don't even know how long ago it was, 10 or 12 or maybe even 15 years ago on the Golf Channel. They had that contest with people that they had like amateurs basically um, playing, trying to get where are we at here? 2.2. We'll go like a little bit less than a ring. But one of the shots they had the guys trying to attempt was basically standing right up against the wall, and they had to like lob it up and over the wall. So when you said that, that's what that reminded me of. These guys just whacking the ball right into the wall. Hey Hank, I saw that you started a new account too. How's that going, buddy? Hopefully you meet your goal on coins.
Nice on.
Gotta love the backspin on the Alright, so 2.3, go like 0.7 rings, not a whole heck of a lot.
Perfect shot.
Stay there. Okay, so you're looking for 80K. Yeah, I was, that's probably the smart, like you're saying there, two qualifying if needed. I'm just thinking I was just thinking one qualifying, and needing 60 as the minimum. But yeah, that's. I'm gonna have to play the crap out of this account tomorrow, I guess. I was so busy today. I just finally got a chance to play, so I figured I'd throw it on stream. There's a lot of running around today, and I'm missing the Penguins for this, but kind of need to do this. Level 3 and level 1. Yeah, that's what I was thinking I was going to do with this account, Hank, because I just want to keep this as a rookie account, is do my common cards to level 5, which is half of the maximum upgrade, and then do my rare and my epics up to level 4, because again, that's like half of the maximum upgrade. Even though epics only go to 7, I'm just going to round it up from 3.5 to 4, because you can't upgrade a club 3.5. So just do my rares and epics to 4 and then just leave it there. And then probably not go past Tour 5 is what I was thinking. Maybe Tour 6, but I don't know yet. I'm going to kind of play that one by ear. So 4.9, and we're going to go 10% downhill, so that's going to be 5, so that's 5.4, 2.3 rings. Uh-oh. Well, just needed to go further than him. Yeah, there you go, Jens. I'm not angry about it. Like I said, I think it's going to be interesting. To kind of see. Well, again, with the Tour 1 course or holes, you've only ever played it from one tee box. So, it could be interesting if they do something wacky with pro and expert and master tee boxes and where they place them. Not just placing them like straight behind. They could, offset them or, put them way back. Making it so that your second shot isn't a short iron. They could also do that with making sure that they play headwind. So it'll be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting to see what they do and how they set the tournament up. 7 mile an hour Ooh, boy. Okay. So it's going to be 2.2 rings. So about there with some OP. Just a little bit of OP.
Great shot.
So in case anyone missed it earlier, I said I wasn't going to use a Wind app with this account either. So I am using Wind Chart, though, from Golf Clash Notebook.io. So I just have to do the elevation adjustments in my head and then look at my chart, which is how I played for... Oh, the flyover shows the tee boxes? Yeah, like I said, this week is, I was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy, and didn't get a chance to watch many videos. Like I said, I just finally got to watch Golden Shot videos today, so that's why I did my Golden Shots today. With trying to get this account built up, and oh boy, I really handcuffed myself on this one.
Great shot.
Yeah. Like I said, I haven't gotten a chance to watch many videos. Like I said, I just got to watch Golden Shots. Literally, I came on at 6:30. I was watching them at 6 this evening as I was eating dinner, so that I would be somewhat prepared for this. Yeah.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, so that was my kind of plan for tomorrow when I wake up. Try to watch their walkthroughs, because I'm not going to have a chance to watch walkthroughs prior to qualifier. Hopefully, I'll just get a chance to watch qualifying playthroughs and get the wins. Although I don't know, I'm kind of thinking I may not watch walkthroughs or playthroughs for the rookie and just play this one because, I don't know. I may watch them and then go from there as far as getting getting the adjustments that need to be made, and then modifying them for this. So 3.7, looking at 1.1. And you cannot hit that tee shot great left or right, especially with a level 3 extra mile with what is it, 7 points of accuracy, 7% accuracy, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I think some of the experienced players are a bit disappointed. They're thinking this isn't going to be a challenging tournament, but I don't know. We'll see. You always play it to the left. All right, 1.4 at max. About a half a ring. So what I've been doing lately with half a ring adjustments is using an outer ring. It seems a little bit easier to get that. A little bit great, but that's okay. I was thinking about putting some curl on it, but I guess I needed some top spin. I always play it to the right, though. I used to always play it to the left because when I was playing this tour with my main account first, you know, my very first account, I didn't know the wind ring system. So if you don't know the wind ring system and you hit great, you go in the water every time going right. But if you know the wind rings and you can hit it perfect, but that is the key to that shot. You do have to hit it perfect. Even if you know the wind rings, if you hit great there, you're not going to have a good time of it. And then my problem with playing left was I would always either end up way short and have trees in my way, or I'd end up in that bunker. Because you don't have much, as James would say, coil with level 3. With a level 3 extra mile. Now, if you had maybe your rocket, or a quarterback, what's the reason that you always play it left, Jens? Enlighten me. Teach me. Look at all that curl. Oh, and then I hit it great. That's funny, Jens. and unfortunate. Your answer made me laugh, but it's unfortunate that you don't hit it perfect every time. I don't hit it perfect every time either. It's hard to great proof that shot. But I do play for you know, hitting it. You know, the objective of the game is to hit it perfect every time. So that's always my plan. All right, so no side spin, 4.8 at max. So we're looking at 1.9. So we'll just go 2 rings to give me a little bit of wiggle, because I'm going to put as much curl on this as I possibly can.
Perfect shot.
I guess I shouldn't have went 2. Should have gone to 1.9. Now that I'm looking at it, my wind chart says basically from 4.6 to 4.8. Both of those are 1.9. I got to get used to the wind, the charts again, but
Nice on.
some people would say that quite possibly you would have been the first person. I'm not going to get into that, but I was just watching a video where 2 guys were arguing as to whether or not moon landing was real. It was kind of funny. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Drop!
Birdie. Birdie.
Well, and that's the I guess the one guy was arguing that, um, you know, basically they went, but the footage was faked because it was ruined when they were coming back through the Van Allen radiation belt, and so the footage was faked, but the landings were real. That was kind of the one guy's argument, which I guess kind of makes sense, but it's still kind of funny. I don't want that much. Don't want that much backspin. So 5.5 at max is going to be 2.3 rings. Somewhere around there. Ah.
Great shot.
Yeah. It was, I mean, I don't usually get into those things, but it was funny to watch. It was part of an interview that just went all over the place, and that was one of the topics that that they ended up on. So it was kind of funny. It was entertaining, to say the least. Ooh. Wow. I haven't seen that in forever. It was on last night, though. Yeah, the Earth is flat. They got into that argument too. The one guy, like, it was funny. It was just funny. I was watching the interview for another reason, and they got into all these, all the typical conspiracy theories. It was quite funny, quite funny. Yeah, yeah. I like the some of those space conspiracy theories are funny. Like the International Space Station isn't real,
Great shot.
and that spacewalk footage is just astronauts in the training pools and stuff like that. It's funny. It's funny that people can. I mean, hey, whatever boats your float, but all right, so 6.3, getting into some wins here, huh? 6.3, it's going to be 3.4 rings. So somewhere around there, and then I'm going to push it back up to max. And I'm going to put a little bit of OP on it.
Perfect shot.
Hey, Hisium, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing good, man. Haven't seen you in a couple of streams, but I really haven't been streaming that much, at least this week. How'd you do in the? I didn't get a chance to ask you how you did in the tournament. The hell was the last tournament? Oh, the Winter Major. Durr. I
Great shot.
think you were gonna play the next day or something from when I was playing. All right, 4.6, 1.9 rings. Just go 2 and throw some coil on it.
Perfect shot.
Sit. I didn't know that, Jens. I have heard rumors about the alien bases on the dark side of the moon, but I didn't know about the big hole in in the North Pole where they control the world from. I guess I guess that's are those the lizard people that I hear about too. They're actually the aliens that come out of the hole in the North Pole. That's funny. Hmm. One ring at minimum, or 1 mile at minimum, is point 0.3 rings. I'm just not even going to bugger with it too much.
Great shot.
Oh, sit. Yeah. I mean, I've actually watched a couple of it because I mean, I just wanted to see what this argument was about flat Earth and uh, those were funny. Those were funny. Uh, I don't know. Being that I was in land surveying for 20 years, basically, uh, working with uh, actual geodesists, which are the people that kind of figure out, um, you know,
Perfect
um,
shot.
where satellites go around the Earth. But what they do is they basically take a mean average of the Earth. Because, I mean, I'm sure as you know, the Earth isn't perfectly round. You have mountains, you have valleys, you know, stuff like that. So, um, what they do is they take like a mean average of to give you the circumference of the Earth. Um,
Perfect shot.
whoa, the monkey in the middle. I hate this hole. I hate this hole with low level clubs, but I don't know. I have to try to figure it out somehow. But yeah, I my last job I worked with a geodesist. He worked in my office. I think he was in his he was ready to retire, late 60s, early 70s. And he had been a geodesist for ever, basically. He was, you know, one of the first ones to do stuff with GPS and stuff like that. So, you know, hearing somebody who is basically an expert in it talk about it and stuff, very interesting. Yeah, I didn't think I had any.
Great shot. Nice eye.
But it was actually, I mean, and one video was pretty interesting because it was a pilot explaining Flight Pass and how it works and why, you know, why Flight Pass are the way that they are, because it's a globe, not flat.
Bogey.
Yeah, it's all classified, Jens, but it's dark. How could they see anything? That stuff's funny.
Bogey.
I thought they released some pictures, some images from the dark side. No, and it wasn't dark. It was brown. It was a bad joke, but all right, we'll try a rough bump here. Got crosswinds, so throw bar of backspin on it. We got 5.4 at min, so that's going to be 1.8 rings.
Perfect shot.
Hey, and also, Jens, I never said I was a comedian, so, you know, take my poor jokes as what they are, bad. But yeah, I thought I saw some images from the dark side that just because of the lighting or whatever, I guess it was they came out brown. Yeah, Jens is definitely the comedian of the group, Karen, not me. My jokes tend to be not funny and dry. I have like the dry sense of humor that wow, what a crappy hole, but a pretty good shootout. All right, so just out of curiosity, not that I'm going to spend gens on clubs, but I wanted to see. So my pin chest just, I guess, reset. So we'll try to get that filled up. Jens is just on fire tonight. And don't let Jens fool you. Go look at a couple of the videos he's put up on YouTube. He's out there dunking shit and you know, pulling off some mightily incredible shots.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I drink coffee in the morning. If I drink it at night, man, I don't fall asleep. I don't know how you do it. Have you been messing around with OBS, Jens, or haven't gotten around to it? I know that you had said that you were thinking about getting it just to mess around with it. I'm getting a little bit better with it. I can change my pictures and stuff. One thing that I'm struggling with is like the GIFs with sound, actually. All right, so 2.7 at max is going to be a ring. I'm going to need a little bit of OP on this, I think. Just a smidge.
Great shot.
Oh, and off the tree. I did not see that that tree being an issue. At least it landed in the fairway, I guess. Okay. Yeah. It's fairly easy. Like I said, I'm struggling with the gifts. Like right now, my oof.
Great shot.
This fun one here. Yeah, it's like the audio kind of like I have to start it first, and then the audio's like off, and it's I don't know. It's kind of irritating. That I can't figure out how to get it to sync up, and then I always forget to
Nice on.
I always forget to reset it. So then I'll go to play it, and it doesn't play because I didn't reset it, and I don't know if ooh, that's gonna miss. Man, I am just on fire tonight with some of these holes, especially these Milano holes. I'm getting killed. But
Birdie.
that second shot, I don't know. That was tree getting in the way. Isn't a normal kind of thing, I don't think. I don't know. All right. Now, this hole I like playing over here to the right. Got a little bit of tailwind, so I'm going to put 1 bar of backspin on it. We got 1.8 is going to be a half of a ring. Something like that. Ah,
Great shot.
yeah. That's still going to be okay, I think. I should still be able to reach, I hope. And since I forgot to throw my castaway on my chart,
Perfect shot.
and it is rings per wind, I'll just bring up a separate chart for it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to reach. 1.9. This will be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Go. Oh, go in.
Eagle.
Yeah, see, it doesn't. Why? There it is. Yeah. What a freaking joke of a shot. Stupid shots like that kind of make the game fun. Like, I just wanted it to get on the green and it freaking goes in. Like, what? That might be the shittiest eagle I've ever made, but one of the funnest eagles I've ever made. uh, Boy, jumping the first would be nice. What do I need? A lot. Yeah, the sad thing about the shot is that I did not intend for it to go in. It just happened to go in. Like, honestly, my goal on that shot was just to get it, on the green and give myself a putt. But hey, we'll always take one dropping. Nothing to nothing to snub your nose at, because ultimately your goal is to get the ball in the cup in as few strokes as possible, right? uh, Ooh, he's gonna be
Perfect shot.
on the fairway, I guess. All right, what do we got here? 2.9 tailwind. So 0.9.
Perfect shot.
There we go. That feels good after that last shot. Perfect. Although maybe good is the new perfect, right? At least with the castaway. Level 2. uh, that shot's going to probably make me laugh for quite a while.
Perfect shot.
I should be saying, oh, I meant to do that. I was playing for the good left. That's why I was aimed so far to the right. uh, 2.7. That's gonna be a ring.
Great shot.
Oh, what happened there? Okay. Um, I Hisium. I now have 4 accounts. So this is a brand new account that I just started on Monday, with the intention of keeping it as a rookie level tournament account that I'm just going to use, to put out rookie tournament content with. That sucks. I'm just playing it now to get the coins built up so I can get in the next tournament, the Community Cup. So I figured, now that I'm past tour 2, basically, that I would throw this on stream today, and I might stream it tomorrow too. Trying to build up my bankroll for the tournament, but basically what I'm doing with this account is I'm not going to take the plan right now. The plan right now is I'm going to take common cards up to level 5 and no further. I'm not going to upgrade them past 5, and my rare and epic cards I'm not going to upgrade past level 4. And then that way, all I'm doing basically is playing rookie tournaments with, rookie level, what I consider rookie level clubs. I think there's a lot of content out there, maybe not a lot, but there's content out there for rookies or on the rookie tournament. And people are saying, well, I don't have that club. I can't play that shot or whatever. So, or I don't have those balls, so I can't play that shot. So I'm just trying to, have an account to, give people that don't spend money on the game, can use, can learn from, and for like brand new people that, again, obviously haven't, aren't playing, aren't spending any money or anything like that. And 3.2, 1.4. So that's my intention with this account.
Great shot.
Wow. He would have won too. That's why you never forfeit. You don't know what your opponent's going to do. Your opponent could royally screw up and hand you the win. Screw up even more than you did, let's say. He would have won. Never understood the forfeit. Let it play out. $5.1, so I'm looking at 2.7 rings.
Great shot.
Whew. Surprised I was able to hold that cough back until I was able to get a mute. Still kind of fighting a cold off a little bit. Like it seemed like it was going away, and then I woke up today and felt like it was coming back.
Shot.
Ew. Ew.
Perfect shot.
Yeah. Um, I saw your message about saving it, Karen, and I keep forgetting to go back and do that. I need to do that after this whole that funny ass eagle. All right, 3 rings at max, or 3 mile an hour at max, 1.3 rings. Somewhere around there.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Thanks, Karen. I appreciate that. Good luck in the tournament if I don't see you before then, too. Thanks for stopping by and watching for a little bit. I do appreciate it. And being in the chat, keeping, giving me stuff to talk about. I appreciate that.
Great shot.
Yeah, I need to check and see. I was going to give him a close, but I hate when people do that. But
Birdie.
I need to get a check on my coin status and see where I'm at. Hank brought up a good point earlier that 80 might be needed, but I'm also thinking, like, if I don't qualify on Monday and I don't have coins, then I can kind of play maybe play Monday night or play Tuesday to get coins for the second attempt if I don't make it on the first attempt. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. This is one hole I wish I had the Goliath for. Play the rough bump. I don't know. The rough bump on this hole to me is the easiest way to play it.
Great shot.
1347. So, like, if I put it in the bunker right in front of the green, I should win, right? Because it seemed like this shot went. All right, so 5.3 at max, 2.2 rings.
Perfect shot.
See what this one does. A little short, but it wins it. Man, now I got this like tickle in my throat. All right, so 31,000 coins. I'm like halfway to where I wanted to be at 60. So I don't know. We'll keep going for now. We got 5 watching. I do appreciate everyone who is hanging in there, hanging out with me tonight for a little bit. We'll put like probably a max cap of like another hour at most, but I don't know. Play it by ear, see where we're at, see how we're doing. If anyone's wondering, here's the stats. So 90 games in, 81% win percentage. So 52 birdies, 21 eagles. I think I have like 2 bogeys now, both on the same hole. Because like last night when I was playing Tour 3, and as soon as I had enough coins to play Tour 4, you know, it moves over. Well, because I didn't have enough coins to play Tour 4 when I unlocked it, so I was just, you know, hitting entry fee, and wasn't paying attention that I got the coins to play Tour 4. And played a game of Tour 4 with my low level clubs, and with the rocket, because I don't have multiple bags, because I can't join a clan yet, because I'm only in the beginner the beginner bracket or whatever. I don't know, Hisium. I'm kind of reserving judgment until we see what Playdemic does. They could make it challenging if they put the right wind in. If they put tailwind on like every hole in every tournament division, then yeah, it's going to be, people shooting 40 under. But if they put the right amount of, if they put headwind on the right holes and whatnot, I would say they would have to put headwind on a majority of the holes. But I know there's a lot of people saying there's a lot of people saying there's a lot of people saying, that this isn't going to be a challenging tournament, but the winter major, a lot of people were saying prior to the tournament that it wasn't going to be a challenging tournament, and once the tournament got rolling, I started hearing a lot of people saying it was, sneakily difficult. So, I tend to hold reserve judgment of a tournament until I start playing it. Either way, irregardless, whatever, I'm looking forward to playing, because I like tournaments. I like playing tournaments. So like I said, let's wait and see what Playdemic actually does. Sit, 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 sit.
Nice on.
But with all that being said, especially with this account, being that I just started it on Monday, I think it's going to be challenging for this account. You know, we'll see. Like I said, we'll see what they do with Pro and Expert. I don't play Master, so, you know,
Great shot.
whatever they do for Master, they do. Hank, I have, I just use my gaming. I don't have like a personal Facebook, but if you want to friend an account, it would be first name Ditto, last name Head. I also have
Birdie.
my second, third, and now this account all have Facebook pages as well. Second account is first name Worm, last name Burner. Third account is GCT Ditto, and then this one right now is just called Teach Ditto, but it's probably going to change to Rook Ditto. It seems like he already favorited that, so it'll save. So that one, that Facebook page name is probably going to change to Rook. I think I'm gonna change and you know, that's why the avatar for this is a Rook, chess piece Rook. So it's going to be my rookie account. So just shortened it to Rook. But I would say Ditto, first name Ditto, last name Head would be the best one to go to. That's my main account. That's the, you know, once I kind of get this account established, that's the account that I play the most. So, all right, sweet. I will check my Facebook page after the stream here, and so 3 rings, 0.9. And again, if anyone's wondering, I am not using a Wind app for this. However, I am using the notebook Clash. What is it? ClashNotebook.io website where you can get the GolfClashNotebook.io website where you can get the wind charts. So basically, you know, the main difference with that chart compared to a Wind app is you have to do your elevation adjustments kind of in your head, which is easy. You know what I mean? Like 10% downhill. So this guy would be 2.4. Just move the decimal place 1 to the left and round to the nearest number. So 2.4. I would probably round it to, you know, 2. Add that to the wind. So 2.4 plus 0.2 is 2.6. And then that's what you would adjust for is 2.6 miles an hour wind instead of the 2.4. You know, if it was 2.5, I would round it to 3. So then it would have been a, you know, you're adjusting for 2.7. The only other thing that that you would have to kind of think about where the Wind apps have a little bit of additional adjustment is power of the ball. So, you know, your power 1, power 2, power 3, 4, 5. It does, the Wind apps do add a little bit of adjustment, but I've never really seen it change much, like a tenth. Like, you know, in all honesty, when you move your rings, you know, 4.3, are you really moving at 4.3? Are you moving at 4.2? Are you moving at 4.4? So if it's a power 3 ball and it's saying, move it 4.3, but then you put it as a power 0 ball and it says move it 4.3, that tenth of a ring, like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. So if you're using wind charts, you know, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but I've never seen it have too much of an effect. A tenth here and there, and then like I said, so 3.8 at min is 1.2. You know, I go there. Is that 1.2? That's what I consider to be 1.2. Somebody else might have considered that 1.3. You know what I mean? So,
Perfect shot.
go in. Now sit.
Nice on.
You play them all at mid? Really? See, like what I do is like I'll get that number, but then I kind of also play by feel. So like, you know, the number that the Wind app gives me might say, you know, whatever, 3.7. And I might say, well, I kind of know this hole and I like 4 better than 3.7, or I like 3.5 better than 3.7. So, you know, it gives me a general guide. The way I use it is more like a tool, a general guide. You know, if I feel like it needs a little bit of extra adjustment, I give it that little bit of extra adjustment. If I think it's too much, then I give it a little bit less. And that, you know, seems to work for me.
Birdie.
Mostly for like your short iron shots. I think short iron shots and wedge shots, even long iron shots, can be more of a feel type shot. So you might get, like I said, you might get a number, but you feel like I think I need to make a little bit more of an adjustment or a little bit less of an adjustment. So more like a general guide for those shots. And you know, I got the app mainly because I got tired of changing the chart. Like, you know, like last night I changed this chart when I was playing because was opening some chests. You know, I had free chests, I had 2 pin chests, and then I had 1 silver chest. And I had to change so over 5 chests, I had to change the chart 3 times. So that's kind of why I went with the Wind app, because I got tired of changing charts for 3 accounts. So it just made it, you know, condensed into the one spot for those 3 accounts. But you know, and this is even before I'll see if I can. So 4.4, 1.9, but I'm going to go 2. I think I may have
Great shot.
let's see.
Nice on.
All right, so this is let's see if I can find it here. Okay, there it is. So I don't know if it'll show up. Let's see. Nah, it's not going to show. Okay. So basically what I did is kind of ridiculous in a way, but I know how I can get it to show. Let me just get it back to that. Let's see. I'll get there. I apologize. Working on it, working on it. So I made a spreadsheet, and basically that was my wind calculator. So, you know, if you know how to use Excel, you can make your own wind app. So, you know, if you're sitting in front of a computer when you play and you know Excel and you know formulas, you know, you can kind of create your own wind app. So I was using that even before I bought an app, and that became too much work as well, changing that all the time, because you got to go in and change your accuracy values when you upgrade your club. But I had, you know, for elevation, and I also had for the power of the ball in the spreadsheet. So, you know, basically what I told myself was, well, if you're using a spreadsheet, you're basically using an app. Just get an app. So, you know, again, you know, people want to say that, you know, wind apps are cheating. You know, there are charts, and, you know, if you're inclined enough and nerdy as I am, you can make your own spreadsheet that's an app. But I had, you know, I had a tab for each one of my accounts, and then I had another tab for each one of my tournament bags. So it was the same thing. I have a regular tour bag for each account, and I have a tournament bag for each account. Except for this one, I'm not going to use, like I said, I'm not going to use the app for this account. But, you know, so, I mean, my, you know, geeky little spreadsheet was not much different than a wind app. And I, you know, kind of put it all together myself. And, you know, my one of my biggest problems with it was I would punch in the wind and hit enter, and then I'd forget to, you know, put the edit box back to the wind edit where I needed it. So then I'd go to punch my next shot in, and I'd be, you know, one line down on line 2, and instead of line 1, and I would run out of time, you know, using my spreadsheet. So, and then, like I said, it just became more like work once I started getting all those tabs and, you know, upgrading clubs just about every day. So you're in there, you know, changing values like every day. And anyway, I went to the app system. But I definitely, you know, started out on the with the charts. So going back to it for this one. So 5 rings, 1.6. But we're gonna go 5.5, so 1.8 rings.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, Tank, you have what, 6 accounts now? I was doing it with 3, and it was a headache. Yeah, Jens. I mean, you could get an app for your phone, and I don't know if Golf Clash Notebook on Android works without the Golf Clash game, but I know that the Golf Clash Caddy for iOS works independently of the game. That's why it slides out from the left. You know, I have it on my phone as well because all right, 4.6, yeah. We're at max here. 4.6. So 1.9. So, like, I have it on my phone, if you can see that. Probably not because it's so bright, but it works independently. So, if I didn't want to slide it out, I could just have this sitting next to me, which I think is kind of like what Tommy does. He just has it on his phone sitting next to him, so he doesn't have to slide it out onto the screen. But I like to be relaxed. I kind of lean back in my chair, you know, and if I had it sitting on my desk, then I wouldn't be able to see it. I have to keep picking my phone up and stuff like that. So, you know, call me lazy, but all right. Get that whole 1 bar of backspin going on this. We're going to play it up. So 3.6, yeah, at max is going to be 1.2, and I'm going to go this way because trees are going to be in the way. So like 1.2. Probably more like 1.3-ish, but yeah, and then I hit it great. Sit. Sit. So, Jens, you use the golfclashnotebook.io wind charts? Do you use this one? I think, would we say it was wind per, or rings per wind, or do you use the other one, where then you have to do rings per wind? Where, so is that this one? I always forget which one's which. Let me see. Let me go to this wind chart. Yeah, okay, so this is rings per wind. So wind per ring, you have to do a little bit more math. You have to take your wind and then do some math with it. This is a little bit easier. I didn't like this one at first, but once because I didn't fully understand it. Once I kind of got the concept of the wind apps, then this became, you know, much more user friendly to me, let's say. So we're putting a pretty good dent on this, 41K. I think I started at 14K, so another 4K and we'll have added 30K. So not too bad, not too bad. The only bad thing is I'm not getting any Tor 4 chests. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I think on there I kind of explained the difference between the two, and kind of advocated for the use of this one. Yeah, I mean, it does. It makes it easier. You don't have to do as much math because with the other one, you have to take into your, you know, you have to do your math for your elevation, and then you have to do your math for, you know, once you get into the higher, you know, your higher winds. So, like for, you know, 2 mile an hour rocket, you know, it's telling you to move it 2 rings per, or 1 ring per 2 mile an hour, and you got 8 mile an hour. So now, okay, that's 16, but you know, then you got to also do your math for, like I said, so, and don't get me wrong, I am a math geek. I've been doing, you know, I've been in the engineering field for 20 years doing drafting, so math doesn't bother me, but when you're also trying to play a game, you know, and then on top of that, when you doing math all day, you don't want to come home and do more math. You just want to relax and play a game. I wanted to check how am I doing. Still sitting at 81%. So, what's my? So have my yeah six game win streak. So, let's go with if I can get to 10, then we'll end it on a 10-game winning streak because I don't think I've done a 10-game win streak, so I'll get that achievement accomplished. Yeah, no pressure. Don't put any pressure on yourself, dummy. But yeah, otherwise, all right. So 3.2, 1.3. Ah. All right, that works. The other thing I hope that video explained was the push away technique, where like on the, was it the last hole? Because I probably would have had trees in my way trying to pull down. I spun the screen so the arrow's pointing down, and then you push away. It took me the longest time to grasp that concept. So hopefully that video that I did on that explain that to anybody that's had a chance to watch it. It's a little bit long, but I wanted to get as many examples in as I could. You know, I've told you many times, Jens. I know it's late over there in Denmark for you, and you know, you don't have to hang, you know, to the wee hours of the morning with me. You can, you know, cut out once them eyes start getting droopy. All right, so 1 ring or 1 mile Yeah, ain't much. It's like 0.3. I'm not even gonna.
Perfect shot.
So I'd have to win. Go in. Sit. I
Nice on.
need 4 more gens. So if I don't, how about that? If I don't get it, if all right. I mean, like 30 more minutes is probably going to be the max that I do. If I hit the 10, I hit the 10. If I don't hit the 10, then, 30 minutes is probably the max. That'll put me at 2.5 hour stream. Which I think is good enough for tour play. I don't mind streaming longer for tournaments. I think people enjoy tournament play more. Tour play, unless you're, like you said, hanging out, which I do appreciate, Jens. I appreciate you spending your time, hanging out with me and everybody else that's hanging out with us tonight. Keeping the chat lively. I do appreciate that. Six. 2.6 Town Hildo. So we're gonna go 6.6. So let's go 2.9 rings.
Perfect shot.
Finally caught one of these shootouts perfect. Now sit. Back up a little bit. All right.
Nice on.
Best effort so far on that hole. Oh, Hank, I didn't know you were waiting to go on. All right. Do you want? I mean, totally up to you. If you want to go on, I can end, and then we can all move over and watch you go. I don't want to hold you up.
Great shot.
Okay, well, how about this, Hank? As soon as you're ready to go on, let me know, and I'll cut out and let you take over and be the ringmaster for a little while, for as long as you decide to stream for. But I mean, honestly, I'm at 2 hours, and that was about where I was thinking about cutting out anyway. So, like I said, I'll stay on till you're ready, and then once you're ready, have everybody move over and catch Hank. If you're not aware, Hank has a channel, and you can click the 3 dots on the right of his name there in the chat, and go to his channel, subscribe to him. He puts out great content. He has, is it six accounts now, Hank? But I was watching him last Sunday with Dale, and they went. Once Dale got off, Hank kept on going. I think he did close to 4 hours. It's insane. So yeah, he. If you don't know Hank, go check him out. Subscribe to his channel, and show him some support and love over there. Like I said, he does a great job at streaming. So 5.7, 2 rings, 2.3. And then, like I said, Hank, as soon as you're, I'll try to get the, I'll try to get the 10 in a row before you're ready. But Yeah, I think so, Hank, because I think you started not long after I finished mine, so I jumped over to yours, and that was around 2 p.m. And I think you finished up about the time I was about ready to eat dinner, so that was probably close to 6. So I think it was about 4 hours. I didn't chat much, but I was there the whole time. Once I came over after I was done streaming. Um, that's one thing I kind of need to
Great
maybe
shot.
do a better job of is chatting a little more. But I do watch quite a few people stream. Um, would you say stealthily? I guess maybe something like that. Oh man, okay. Um, 1.1 men, like point 0.4. Hey, all right. See if we can pull something off here.
Great
That's
shot.
probably not going to do it though. Maybe. All right. We'll take that.
Nice on.
Wasn't exactly what I was trying for, but it worked. Still getting used to these clubs. Like normally when I was playing this whole the layup would leave you with a Goliath. Since I don't have a Goliath, that one put me basically in between clubs. So I need to go a little further with the layup. But I don't have topspin with this club, so I can't. It's kind of hard to go further with the topspin into a headwind. Or, I mean, with the layup with a headwind.
Birdie.
I love playing people like this. I win again, but you're gonna lose, buddy. Sorry. I forget. I think I played a guy the other day, and it said his name was You Lose, and he lost. I mean, confidence is good, but come on.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Yeah, if he wants to play again, let's see if he wants a rematch. If he wants a rematch, I'll give it to him. All right. You know, those kind of emojis and people that play like that with I don't mind. They make the game fun. I played a guy yesterday that was emoji spamming me. Um, you know, and I didn't do anything. I ignore those. But when I won, I gave him the dollar sign tongue out. So I'll do that at the end, but during play, like I won't emoji spam back. I won't do anything. I know some people have said, even if you're not going to use all the time, when you're playing an emoji spammer, let the time tick down anyway. That usually stops them or shuts them up, but I don't, I just play my game. Oh yeah, Jens, definitely. I don't even remember what that clan name was. That's how ridiculous it was. But your comment was priceless. What do we got here? 4.7. So we're gonna go 1.5 rings. 4.7. 4.7 rings. 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 So somewhere around there.
Great shot.
If I had a somewhat decent rough iron, I'd have played this differently, but with that rough cutter, um, and I would play it straight up the gut. But my did you take lefty from Phil? Because that didn't seem to buy Phil much luck in his career, even though he had some good showings and good wins. Having to play against Tiger your entire career, 2.3, about 0.8.
Great shot.
Phil, you don't like Phil? He's definitely entertaining. Me and my buddies always say, like, when he hits a ridiculous shot, he always has this look on his face, like when he pulled that shot at the U.S. Open, like all he had to do is make par. Oh, you're playing a spammer. But we always say that he's got this. He goes durr. It's a durr look, like durr. What did I do? Durr. All right, let's see. So Hank is. Are you on now, Hank? Or I didn't see. No, not yet. All right, let me see where we're at here. All right, we just need one more win. So. Let's get this one last win, and then we'll all go over and watch Hank kill it. All right. I like this hole. 3.4. 1.1 rings. Caught it perfect. All right. So in a good spot for getting this this achievement accomplished here. Hopefully Miss Golf Clash USA can give me a little bit of assistance here, and I don't, normally I don't, like, especially in tournaments, I don't root against my opponent, but tour play is different. Tour play, the object is to beat your opponent, so it's kind of hard to root for your opponent. So hoping she gives me a little bit of help, but she hit it perfect, so she's probably not going to make it easy on me, which is fine too. I don't expect people to just, not try. Although that's kind of what forfeiting is. All right, so great. 3.4 at minimum is one ring. So we'll just have to take a little bit off, aim a little bit to the left. And hit it great. The pressure got to me, Jens. Not being able to adjust. That was dumb.
Perfect shot.
Well,
Eagle.
and that's that. So, no 10-game win streak. Damn it. That's fine. It was a good run tonight, though. Increased the bankroll 33,000. So, like I said, I was looking for 60 minimum to start my my tournament this week coming up. So we'll be close to that, if not there, tomorrow. So anyway, I'm gonna hurry up and jump off so that Hank can jump on again. Click the little three dots next to Hank's name in the chat there. If you're not subscribed, go over, check them out. If you like what you see, subscribe. If you like what you saw here today and looking for tournament content as well, I will be playing a rookie, 2 pros, and an expert from now on. For the foreseeable future, I would say. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe for me. If you haven't hit the like button because you don't like what you saw, I'm sorry about that. But if you could hit that like button for me, I'd appreciate it. Help the channel out a little bit. And head over to Hank's channel. He'll be going on, if not right now, very shortly. And thanks for spending your time with me tonight. Jens, thanks again, buddy. Get some rest. I'll try to be on tomorrow at some time, maybe in the afternoon, my time, East Coast time, or Eastern Standard Time, so that you're not, leery-eyed and having the bed call you. But anyway, head over to Hank's channel. Watch him. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. And, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.